Today I'm going to be showing you the top 5 most important shortcuts in AutoCAD. Let's get into it. So one of the most important commands that you can have in AutoCAD to speed up your productivity is going to be the DIN mode command. So what DIN mode does, it allows you to just type in instead of having to go to the command bar, and it's really useful. You've seen me use this before if you have been watching our videos, and I'm going to show you how to activate that in a moment. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to activate DIN mode. So just come down to your command bar, type in DYN mode, and you're going to see that you're going to get this command pop up. Press enter, and then you're going to see that you're going to have to enter a new value for the command. So I always have it on 3, so if you watch my videos and you see that I just type things in, set it to 3. There are 2 other values where one's turned off and the other one's kind of limited. I recommend always having this on so that you never have to go to the command bar. You can just start typing while you're drawing, and it makes life so much easier when you're trying to do drawings in AutoCAD. So just type 3, press enter, and you're going to be able to just type in commands. So right now, look at my cursor. Just type in line, and you're going to see the commands are going to show up right underneath my cursor, and I'm going to be able to select what I need. So if I see line and I press enter, I then automatically, instead of going up here and clicking line, I can just come here and I can just start drawing a line. So that's the first command. Now let's get into the second one. The next command we're going to be looking at is the fillet command. So as you can see here, my drawing isn't complete. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to fillet. So what you want to do is type in fillet, or go to the fillet command, press enter. Now we're going to select our first object, then we're going to select our second object, and you can see without even clicking it, it fills it to show us what it looks like. If we go over, if we remove our cursor from the second object, it will unfill it. So if you go over it and then click, you're going to see that it completes the drawing for us. The next command is the offset command. So I have a new drawing here, and I'm going to show you what offset does. So offsetting is especially useful when you're doing floor plans because it allows you to create a parallel to all your other lines. So if you just come here and you select your line and you type in offset, it's going to ask you to specify the distance. I have mine set to 4 inches already, so just type in 4 inches or whatever you need, press enter, and you're going to see you're going to be able to create that offset on either side of that line, so whether inside or outside, whatever you need, and then you just click, and then you're going to see that our drawing is now doubled and we have some walls. The next tip is really important if you don't like typing or you don't like clicking too much. So for this one, if you select your line, you can see that you have these little points show up at the corners of your drawing. So when this happens and you click it, you're going to see you automatically have the stretch command show up. You can change this, so if you press enter, you see that it moved to the move command. If I press enter again, it's now the rotate command. And if I press enter again, it is then the scale command, and then you can just keep rotating through the different types of commands until you get back to stretch eventually. This tip is really useful when you have a lot of workflow to go with, and if you have a lot you need to do and you want to save a few seconds when you're doing other more important things. The next command is important if you want to create a property match between 2 items. So I'm going to show you what that is in a minute. So if you type in MA, you're going to see that something shows up. It's called match prop. Press enter. Select the source object, which is the object you want the properties for to transfer to the next object. So select my window here that's red. If I select this this pillar, let's say, in the center of this building, and I click on that, then you're going to see that it changed to have the same property. So the layer and everything is changed to the property of that window. You can see this can change for any type of line that's in your drawing. So you can match properties for anything. So that is the next one. The next one is going to be the last one we tell you today. The next command that will help everyone who gets lost in their drawing sometimes, this happens to a lot of beginners, is the zoom to extents command. So if I go all the way over here and I don't know where my drawing is, I don't know what's going on, if I just type in Z, I press enter, and then I press E, and then I press enter, you're going to see that AutoCAD will automatically take me to the extents of my drawing. The last thing we want to note is if you're new to AutoCAD and you're still trying to figure out the program, go check out our free masterclass down in the description. And we also have a new webinar that's coming out in June, so we're only 5 weeks away. Please sign up for that. Space is limited, and we look forward to seeing you there. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next video.